really accurate accents. Hope you guys picked up on those. I'm going to ask questionnaires later from where they're from, because I have no idea. Can I get 2 actors on stage, please, for this next game? And I would like, and how about you, man? Would you like to come up and help us out? Here's just the closest one, and you have no friends to laugh at you. So.
I'm your friend.
All right, man. What's your name is?
Sherry.
Sherry. Well, she might not need a mic. Okay, Sherry, so you're going to be running this microphone. So we're doing a game called Sound Effects. So what that game is going to entail is... Yes, Lord? All right, so what this game is going to entail is Pierce and Mike are going to be doing the scene for you guys. And throughout this scene, we're going to need various sounds that are going to have to accompany the scene. Normally, we make our own sounds, but tonight it's going to be you. So let's give a little warm-up. For example, if Pierce were to break through a door with an axe, it might sound like... It's a glass door. I didn't specify. So, okay. And if Mike were to, let's say, try and put a frog in a blender, it might sound like... We've done that before, haven't we? Alright, I won't tell anyone. I just hope it wasn't in my margarita. Okay, so let's give a, how about as a suggestion for the scene, can I get a non-geographical location? Like a place, not a country or city, but a setting. A schoolyard. This scene will take place in a schoolyard where I've blended lots of frogs before. Let me tell you. The scene will take place in the schoolyard beginning in 3, 2, and 1. Hey, you, twerp.
You already took my lunch money. What more are you going to take?
Oh, I want your dinner money. I hear the change jiggling in your pockets there, huh?
That's the lunch bell.
Oh, don't try to trick me. I know you've got 3 quarters and a penny in there. And a dime.
Man, you're good. No wonder you're the school bully.
Yeah, give this to me. Razor blades! They were glass razors!
I got you both ways.
You better start running, because I'm after you.
I'm a bionic kid.
They're playing Chariots of Fire in the lunchroom again. You just loaded your Nerf gun from behind your back without even touching it?
I did. You see? I shot it. You see, the best thing about being the nerd in the class is you can build anything.
What? It's a merry-go-round. That looks fun.
I built it in a MP3 player.
That's kind of cool. I'm not going to pick on you ever again.
Next. Except for that whole thing where it blows up.
See!
Frog and blender. Awesome! Give another round of applause for Sherry. For this next game, I need lots of suggestions from you, so shout them out. I'll try to write them as quickly as I can. I need emotions from you. Things you have felt throughout your day, throughout your week. Maybe you wish you felt them.
Despair.
Despair is an emotion. Moon rocks are...
Who's the moon rocks guy?
Alright, more emotions.
Relief.
Relief. Embarrassment. Embarrassment.
Asteroid.
I heard jealousy over here. Happy. I'm sorry. Happy. Happy. It's a nice easy one. I can spell that one. Disappointed.
Giant fucking rockets.
He is in outer space.
I'm sorry, there's some sort of like dead spot where the sound kind of bounces off the room. It's hard to do that corner of the room. I don't really know.
Annoyed. Annoyed. I
Pekingese.
can't relate to that one at all.
Pekingese.
Any others? What?
Pekingese.
Pekingese?
Picky knees.
Picky knees. That's what I heard. I don't know what that means.
Which is giant fucking rockets in Chinese.
Awesome. And continuing on. I didn't know rockets could do that. Anything else? Scared? More emotions? I'm sorry? Scared? Scared.
Getting there.
Maybe two more.
Angry.
Angry and what was over here? Frustrated. Angry and frustrated. Excellent. This next game is going to star Kris and Marie, and the emotions that you gave me are the emotions that they are going to have to embody throughout the scene. Whenever I call them on the microphone, they're going to have to justify why they are switching to that emotion very suddenly. So to give them something to start with, let's think of a type of location that only comes up in your dreams.
Cape Canaveral.
Cape Canaveral. He is getting in there whether or not we like it. This scene has to do with...
I'm a rocket surgeon.
This scene has to do with moon rocks at Cape Canaveral. And this is emotional roller coaster in 3, 2, and 1.
Hello, dear. I'm so glad to see you here.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you too, darling.
It's not often we get to come to the Moon Rock Convention here at Cape Canaveral.
No, usually just one or the other of us, but never both.
No. Last year it was in Pekingese.
Disappointed.
So,
I wanted to go there, but they wouldn't let me go.
I know there was something really sexy about the rockets.
Well, darn, I missed the whole thing.
Jealousy.
Oh, man, I can't believe you got to go. You always get to do the fun conferences with fun things.
Yeah, but
Fancy things.
I heard you were here with the Moon Rock Corps of the United Emirates, Arab Emirates.
Yes,
You got to sit there with sand rocks, moon rocks, pop rocks, candy rocks, all sorts of rocks. I didn't get to go.
Happy.
Well, to tell you the truth, some of those rocks were not that hot.
That makes me so happy. I'm glad you bet a bitch rock. It's great. Because all the rocks I saw in Pekingese were pecans. They weren't even rocks at all.
Annoyed.
Are you sure you went to the right conference? I mean, I'm sure you went to the right conference.
Oh, well, let me check. You wrote my itinerary. Wrong flight. Oh, crappy hotel. Oh, right here. Pekingese Rock Convention, crossed out pecans. Thank you very much.
Embarrassment.
Oh my God. I didn't think you noticed. Our little flighty at times.
Oh, I didn't know it was a test. Oh, my God. I should have known better when you write stupid directions that you're testing me. I feel so...
Excuse me?
Angry.
Ah!
Directions? What are you talking about?
I was in a rock pecan convention in Pekingese.
Well, if you learned to read better, you would have gone to Pekanoe.
Despair.
Why can't I get a compadre who loves moon rocks?
Why can't he get it? Why can't I
A
get
good one.
who reads?
Always
Understands.
alone at moon rock conventions, which is kind of ironic because the moon is lonely too.
Scientist.
I was.
Frustrated.
But I lost my job in Pekingese going to the damn pecan convention. I don't know what to do with myself anymore.
I
Relief.
don't know what to do with you either.
Relief.
Maybe we better work on an easier project.
Wow, I had that pecan stuck in there since Pekingese.
Fancy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have for your listening and viewing pleasure an expert on all things relationship and love oriented. We've got a professional of whatever they do, but it's related to love and relationship. They're here today, he is here, it is here today to answer your questions you may have in your own life or your friend's life. If you don't want to say it's really you, we know the truth. We've got our three-headed giant experts here to answer your questions for you. So, first of all, I would like the giant, can you please introduce yourself to the audience? And what it is that you do?
My
Name.
is
Dr.
Cocktoastin. Dr. Cocktoastin, nice to meet you. And where did you get your training for the audience, please, Dr. Cocktoastin? I
attended
The
prestigious
overseas
University
of
Cambridge.
Massachusetts.
the Overseas University of Cambridge. We're all familiar with that place, Massachusetts. All right, I believe the audience has some questions for you, love, Dr. Cocktoastin. It makes less sense now that I say that out loud. Anyone have a question for the doctor, please? Raise your hand. How about you, sir? You have a question for the doctor about a relationship or love issue?
Can you tell me anything about a one-night stand?
So, the question's about a one-night stand. What is your take on a one-night stand?
If
You
Ever.
Are
in
A.
hotel
room
With.
a
another
Man.
you
might
Want.
to
sit
Down.
finally
we
Always.
want
you
To.
know
that
You.
should
always
Rap.
Alright! Nicely done, Dr. Cocktoastin. That answered the question on the one night stands very well. I think I've been there, actually. I've rapped with a man. It's weird. Can we have another question, please? Yes, ma'am. You have a question for the doctor.
What's the best method of getting pregnant?
What's the best method of getting pregnant?
Wow.
Babies
are
Wonderful.
sometimes
they
Seldom.
are
cute
But.
if
they
Are.
happening
it
Usually.
was
your
fault. So just make it your fault and you'll have a baby. Alright. Can we how about a relationship question? Anyone from the audience? Yes, sir. Moonrocks.
Can a Libra and a Cancer get along?
Can a Libra and a Cancer get along? I didn't know you were astrology experts, but I'm sure we'll find out. Horoscopes.
are
Of.
The
devil.
Okay, then that's a maybe. Okay. Are there any other relationship or love questions you may have out there? Moonrock, follow up.
Well, I mean, can a astrophysicist get along with a astronomer?
A strummer?
Astronomers.
So this question has less to do with astrology and actually can an astrophysicist and an astronomer yes, get along? Astronomer. Not
Unless
They.
are
two
Peas.
in
a
Pod.
then
they
Always.
have
a
Planet.
Which goes back to your pregnancy question, man. So, okay, now 7 planets. Can we get one final question for this a really interesting, intriguing, juicy one? Yes, sir.
How do you make a marriage work?
How do you make a marriage work in 3 parts? Men
and
Women.
are
very
Different.
men
are
Hairy.
and
smelly
dumb.
women
Smart
and
Sexy.
and
awesome
Therefore.
men
are
Subject.
to
blame.
that pretty much sums